Today we will learn double bar graph. Let us understand the double bar graph with the help of an interesting example today. The number of boys and girls admitted to class 8 in different years in a school is presented in this table below. Can we represent these figures as a bar graph? Think. Let me tell you. Here we can draw different bar graphs for the number of boys and girls, but it will be difficult to obtain information from these. For example, it would be difficult to know which year had the largest difference in the number of boys and girls. It will also be difficult to determine which year the total number of class 8 was highest. In such a situation, a double bar graph is helpful. In this, we represent two sets of data on the same graph as pair of bars. In the pair of bars, one bar represent one group of data and other bar represent another group of data. Let us know how this double bar graph was drawn for the given data. Step 1. On paper, we will draw two mutually perpendicular lines, year on x-axis and number of students in class 8 on the y-axis. Step 2. For our convenience, we will choose a convenient scale. Like here, we can take 1 unit is equal to 20 students. According to the scale, we will show numbers on the y-axis. Step 3. For showing the number of boys, we will take color of bars like this, and for showing number of girls, we will take bars of this color. Step 4. Now we will represent the data as a pair of bars. To show that there were 60 boys and 80 girls in class 8 in 2007, we would draw the bar representing number of boys 60 and with this also, and draw the bars representing number of girls 80. Similarly, we will represent the data of all the years in the form of double bar graph. Remember that we will keep the width of the bar equal and the distance between the pairs of bars will also be same. In this way, we will get a double bar graph. Now, if you want to find out which year had the largest difference in the number of boys and girls, then by looking at the lengths of the bar, we can easily tell that difference in number of boys and girls was largest in 2007. Similarly, we can also get different information. Thus, in a double bar graph, two different types of data are represented as pair of bars so that the two sets of data can be compared. The same scale is used for both figures. Like the bar graph, the double bar graph can also be drawn horizontally or vertically. We will understand more about this in the next video. Today we have learned the double bar graph and how to draw it. In the next video, we will see some interesting examples related to this. Today we will see some interesting examples related to double bar graph. The double bar graph shown depicts how the production of rice and wheat in India varied over the years. Find the answers to the following questions with the help of double bar graph. In which year was the highest rice production? Here, the production of rice is denoted with blue bars. The longest length blue bar is for the year 2015-2016. We can say that the maximum production of rice was done in the year 2015-2016. What was the difference between the production of rice and wheat in the year 2013-2014? We see that in the year 2013-2014, rice production is 107 million tons and wheat production is 96 million tons. There is a difference of 107 minus 96 million tons, that is 11 million tons in the production of both. What percentage of wheat production increased in 2015-2016 as compared to 2014-2015? We see that wheat production is 87 million tons in 2014-2015 and 92 million tons in 2015-2016. Increase in wheat production is equal to 92 million tons minus 87 million tons is equal to 5 million tons. Since we are calculating growth in comparison to the production of 2014-2015, we will consider the production of 2014-2015 as the base and express the increase in percentage. In this way, the percentage increase is equal to 5 million tons divided by 87 million tons multiplied by 100%, which is equal to 5.75%. Therefore, wheat production increased by 5.75% in 2015-2016 as compared to 2014-2015. Let's see the next example. The following figures were collected to determine the profits of Dinesh and Ramesh shops. Select the appropriate scale and represent the data shown on the double bar graph. Let us draw the given data horizontally by drawing a double bar graph. First, we will draw two mutually perpendicular lines on the paper, take names of months on the x-axis and profit in lakhs of rupees on the y-axis. For our convenience, we will choose a convenient scale. Like here, we can take 1 unit is equal to 2 lakh rupees. According to the scale, we will show the numbers on the y-axis. We will take this type of bars to show the profit of Dinesh shop and this type of bars for showing the profits of Ramesh shop. Now, we will represent the data as a pair of bars. The profit of Dinesh's shop in the month of January is 5 lakh. Therefore, we will draw a bar up to number 5 on the y-axis. In the same month, the profit of Ramesh's shop is 8 lakh rupees, which we will show by drawing a bar up to number 8 of y-axis. Similarly, we will represent the data for all months. Remember that the width of the bars is kept the same here and the distance between pairs of bars is also kept the same. In this way, we have drawn a double bar graph. Now, can you draw a double bar graph for the marks obtained in various subjects in your last 2 exams? Find out the marks of both examinations. In which exam you have got more marks in mathematics? On this basis, what would you say about your maths performance? Will you be able to tell which subject you need to pay more attention? Today we have seen some interesting examples related to double bar graph. In the next video, we will see some mistakes related to double bar graph. Today we will see some common mistakes related to double bar graph. Mistake 1. A child drew this double bar graph based on the data shown. Can you tell us what is reported here? Think. We cannot tell because this double bar graph does not show which color represent what bar. Because of this, information cannot be obtained from this double bar graph. Keep in mind that it is necessary to show what the bars represent when drawing the double bars. As such, it is necessary to show here that the green bar represents the number of girls and the blue bar represents the number of boys. Mistake 2. Difficulty in getting information from double bar graph. Some children have difficulty in finding out what is reported in double bar graph. For example, if they are asked what is shown in the double bar graph, then they fail to answer it. To find out what information is shown in a double bar graph, it is necessary to see what is represented on x-axis and the y-axis, as well as to understand what each bar represents in a pair of bars. Here, the number of students is shown on the y-axis and the classes are shown on the x-axis. Here, the green bar represents the number of girls and the blue bar represents the number of boys. With this understanding, we can say that the number of boys and girls studying in classes 6 to 10 is shown in the given double bar graph. So today we have learned some important things related to double bar graph. Hope that now you can draw the double bar graph and get information from it. Today we have seen some common mistakes related to double bar graph.